Pakorn Mahapant is the founder of Thailand-based architectural firm M Space, renowned for its expertise in advanced architectural design, particularly in contextualizing materials and architectural tectonics. He has received multiple awards with one of his most renowned projects, Nat Motto's head office, which was shortlisted for the 2015 Acacia Works and Gold Medal Awards from the Association of Siamese Architects. Recently, Wat Kampramong in Sakunakun was awarded the grand prize at the Tostam Asia Design Awards 2023. His remarkable works reflect a keen sensitivity to sustainability and seamless integration into their context, echoing his vision for the future of architecture. Today, in this auspicious evening, IIA Coaching Center is privileged to have him here, and I invite architect Pakorn Mahapant to the stage for his design talk on behalf of IIA Coaching Center. Please welcome architect Pakorn Mahapant. Thank you.
Thank you very much for inviting me to coaching. It's you can say it's my first time here, and I would like to begin my work at my office. We are Bangkok-based architects, about 10 people in the office. We begin the office 20 years ago. From 2004 to 2014, we interested in space and mind and form, something that changed because of moving into the space. The first project about 20 years ago is called Sala Phuket. It happened in about 2006 after the tsunami, the Indian earthquake. The project is a hotel. It's a resort hotel, sit in between the sea, and the Monsoon and the lagoon on the back. The spa is a small project in the hotel. At that time, I thought I would like to do something like a mark on the site, make it very simple, like a wall. The elevation of the project is just a wall, and in front it's just the edge of the wall, showing facing to the hotel. I'm interested in the light and the water, so we create a long passage to walk from light to darkness, from lightness to the darkness. Walk from the water in the wall to the mist in the courtyard, and there is another corridor in the middle that I was trying to mix water and light into the mist. On the left hand is the plan and the layout plan. I was trying to design a courtyard in the space, like Chino-Portuguese row house in Phuket, because Phuket used to be colonial of the Portuguese before. Actually, my father is a structural engineer, and he is a project manager of this project. He's standing on the left-hand side. So I thought I could explore some design, something of the materials. The idea is to try to use a piece of wood that has been destroyed from the tsunami, cast into the concrete. And during the day, the wall looked like the wood flowing from the entry to the inside, to the lobby. While the other side is just a concrete wall. On the right hand side is the corridor connect from the lobby to the massage room. It's like a bridge going through the water and walking on the water with mist from the side of the wall, and make the space kind of blur and mix between the light and the water. And The wall is about 4 meters tall. Try to keep the mist in the space. This is the lobby. What I'm interested is what we cannot see from the space is the light and the water going through, and there is water on the ground, on the wall, and then coming from the west to the east, from the sea to the land, and the reflection of water to the space inside. The massage room has 2 courtyards. One is the entry courtyard, and one is it is between the massage room and the washroom, the toilet. I was trying to do is to get rid of all the walls, make it all glass, and just leave the 7 walls parallel, and there is corridor behind the wall, and let the light come through. This is the exit. I also design other spa after this one. Some is underground and some is in the mountain or in the city. But I'm kind of interested in making light and water kind of mix in different way, and sometimes with the sounds. Another project about experiment about the space that we're interested is the how we move into the space. This is a town, a province in the northeast of Thailand. My friend has a business selling the motorcycle. He has about 20 motorcycle shop, Honda showroom around the town, and he want to design like a head office for the whole business. The city is very nice. This is the old city, more than 100 years old. The pond in the middle of the town. This is the site, the red spot over there, the angle. It sits at the ring road around the town and connect to the airport and the old town. So I thought it would be interesting if we create something, instead of making a building, but making a road and move it with the road, connect to the infrastructure of the town. Inspiration come from the iconics of this site. It's close to the province that we working on. It's called Mahapant Historical Park. It's been there for a million years. I thought it would be nice if I can bring this iconic sort of combined with the logo of the Honda, which look like a big wing. How the logo could be fall into the space, could be light enough, and how this iconic could be lighter, and the logo could be the space. I also interested in how the motorcycle move at the centrifugal force going before it get out from the road, project to the downtown area of the province. So we experiment the folding planes like origami. Make it like wings, three wings. One project to the Nongpachak, which is the old town, one to the airport, and the other one to the residential area. Like planes on top of each other is folding and twist and create a space inside, outside, and in between inside and outside. So the ground floor is the event space facing to the junction of the town, and the upper floor is the office. There are offices and the meeting area, auditorium on the upper floor. The materials outside is the aluminum composite, which is we use the lightest one, while the inside we use S1 concrete and paint with the black surface. So the outside reflect the light and inside absorb the light. So we can see the planes changing while moving around the building, but the inside it's like the dark going to the light. On the ground floor, we use the concrete plank, make it upside down and stand with the same color as the earth, mixed with some soil of the earth, and surface it without finishing. So sometimes during the day, it reflects the reddish to the aluminum composite on top. The folding planes making the light changing all the time during the day. We place the corridor around the courtyard that project to the sky and to the big wing. Is actually this wing is about almost 40 meter cantilever to the sky, and support with two columns made out of truss, steel truss, and we put all the ductwork, the mechanical stuff in the columns, so it could be easier to maintenance. And inside also the folding planes from outside to inside. There is no outside or inside, but it's always about the gray zone in between. And all other land material is rusted steel, concrete, and as one around the project. We also done other showrooms, motorcycle or cars in the same province. Actually in the same nearby province. I also would like to show the projects after 10 years. We are more interested in the environment, communities, something that beyond myself, beyond what we interest. The history in the past, and the possibility of making the new kind of space. This painting is in front of our office. Is painted by my friend, the King Rama IX. This well-known philosophy is sufficient economy. So we thought if we could bring this philosophy to other projects. This is a small experimental project called Tea Pavilion 1. I'm making this pavilion for window company, the Japanese window company's named Pakorn. In 2019, the idea is to make the frame and fit with the glass aluminum in between. We get inspiration from Fushimi Inari Shrine from Kyoto as an inspiration for the structure, and the wood house, traditional wood house in Thailand, especially the joint. I was trying to bring these two features combined into one kind of structure, and twist the structure to the side, so it's open to the corridor around the pavilion. Actually, it's in the architecture exhibition, so it's indoor, facing the front facing to the main gate, and the side connect to all other part of the exhibition. This is the connection of wooden connection with the steel frame. This we try to study how many type of connection can be fit and frame the whole structure, and can be taken apart and can be delivered on site. So we make a mock-up model, full-scale model, just to study how all the wood can be joined and can make the whole frame strong enough for the glass and the window frame, window molding. So basically it's transparent, just a joint, the wood joint floating up on the top, and some screen for logo for costing. We also made another pavilion just this year, beginning of this year. We try to go furthermore into make the whole thing recycle, the whole thing 100% recycle. So we visit the factory, the Pakorn factory in Thailand, and we found so many aluminum has been cut at the edge to make the frame. So they cut off the edge, and also some wood to deliver all these aluminum frames and some cardboard for boxes. So if we could combine all these recycling materials into a pavilion by using by trying to introduce some Thai ornaments. So this I took picture from the temple's wall and trying to match this feature to the scrap wall and use the wood as a joint to make all the aluminum float. So aluminum reflect the light like a piece of light floating, but the wood is absorb the light and joint like a Thai way of making the small structure of joint connected. And we designed the roof with the cardboard on top, which is light enough to be placed on the wall. This is the cafe made out of mesh, black mesh, with that used with the sliding doors. So we experiment this in the office, how aluminum can be fit with the wood, and try to make it in the factory as well. So we finished the work in the factory and then dismounted, delivered to the site and decompose it again. But the roof is made on site because it's already formed from the factory, and then it just put on top. So it's very quickly, only a few hours is all done. We also made the gateway to the pavilion. So this kind of connection can be made in different shape. We can make it curve, we can make it stack in and out. So from the experiment, I would like to introduce a small project of my friends that is called Family. It's a smaller unit of the community. My friends used to live in a wooden house outside Bangkok, and now she moved to the city. And she always thinking of this house. So I thought it's nice if we can keep the space of this house and plug into the house in the city. The land is very small. She has to live with her brother. So I thought if we could cut the land in half slightly and twist and flip it over and take out the courtyard, which is the same. The courtyard space is actually the form of her previous house. So it's become a memory. The house become a memory of the space in between, and create like wind tunnel, the gap between the house, and let the wind go in between, and so both house can have the wind and sun coming through the courtyard and in between the house. It's very simple outside, and the courtyard, because they used to live in a wooden house, so we only try to use the wood as necessary. So wood can be clad just the surface of the courtyard, but inside is all white wall. The very easy to maintenance, but the courtyard, I think each building can protect sunlight from the other, and then we make trees, different kind of trees in the courtyard, connect with the bridge. This is the brother and his daughter. So two families can be connected, and inside and outside look kind of similar, because it's like a Thai traditional Thai house, which we live in something in between, in and out most of the time. This project is called I'm trying to make different kind of space, but this is the idea coming from the abbot of the temple. It's a big temple. It is large area, in the northern part, northeast of Thailand, called Sakonnakorn province. On the right hand side is the whole side. There is a reservoir at the entry to the temple, and it's actually in a small jungle with rice field, ponds, and every pond is connected underground. It's like a small town where beside the temple is like the place where people who got cancer at the last stage can be rest and can be healed by the herb that produced on site, and boil and make and create some activities for them. The name of this place comes from Alokaya Sala, from Chai Varaman 7, the king, where is placed all over that area in Southeast Asia, in that area, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, and all that area. More than 100 of them spread all over. So the airport want to make it come back with the new way of curing people, but use the same strategy. So the temple has been developed. The gateway is the ordination hall, the temple, and inside he made the palliative care sanctuary, which is Alokaya Sala. It has been there for more than 20 years, and the patient residents live around the area. But what we decide to do is the space like a yacht inside the site, because the airport went to Pyramid Valley, and he has a feeling of the energy that coming through at the when he meditate in the pyramid. So he come back, and accidentally I met him, and he asked me to design the smaller pyramid for the patient. in the area. So at the end, we designed 4 pyramids. One is for himself. We bought like a twin pyramid and pyramid for the patient meditation to just to meditate, and the pavilion pyramid next to the pond, and the caregiver residence for people from doctor from Bangkok to go to the site and taking care of the patient. So we make it on one straight line facing to the true east, like pyramid in Giza. Because the airport wants to keep the original shape of the pyramid, so we cannot play much with that. But we use the materials to let the wind go through, let the light come in, and try to keep the proportion of the pyramid as the original. Open the skylight to bring the light come from the top. So this is his office, the abbot's office, and his bedroom. He got stove, but after moving into this pyramid, his condition get a lot better every day, and all the windows can be open and let the wind come into the room. This is the pyramid for the patient, made out of wood. The whole thing made out of recycling wood from school, from temples around the area, and it's built by the neighborhood, the people around the temple. This is King Chamber on 1/3 of the height of the pyramid, where the airport meditate here. We make a real community space, the community space in Bangkok. We're very close to the central district of Bangkok. Originally, we thought in 3 kilometers we could bring the people walk by foot to the projects, and if we could make this like a pocket park, like the place where people can come in, because this street, this road is changing very fast. Now it's become a condominium, shopping center, international school, and many things changing so fast. What we're trying to keep is the market area around, and make the students come to the site. So we thought of a landscape, a kind of landscape that made a kind of roofscape, and the landscape in between the ground and the roof. And if we could fit the trees in the courtyard, just to make a kind of space that ventilates by itself. So the first thing is to create a kind of urban courtyard surround with the facade that breathe. The wind can go through, and the trees can be grow inside the courtyard with the roof on top, and it's lift up. Actually, datfa means the roof deck. So we're interested in making the platform lift it up and let the ground become more natural, and people can go into level at the same time. The site next to the project is fresh market, fruit market. So we thought if we can make another a kind of food place that connect to the fresh market, the food market, and bring all the food into the site. People can come in like a urban cafeteria or something. About the facade, I visit Janika on that year, and is this remarkable mock-up full-scale model is still on the site. So I thought if we could somehow bring this facade, what we can learn from this facade to Thailand, because Le Corbusier never been to Thailand, so I thought if we could change something and make it fit to our country, that would be nice. I'm trying to use a kind of facade that not just reflect, but also the light can penetrate to the materials of the facade. Let the air go through, the light go through, and the dust cannot really, dust and sound of the street can be protected by the facade. So it's translucent facade. During the night, we can see through the facade and see all the activities on the upper floor, because the GAFA is already open publicly. Everyone can come into the site like public space, and the facade made of perforated rusted steel for with easy way, because the contractor cannot do something too complicated. So we make it light enough to can be fabricated in the factory and bring it to install on site. And the site we using concrete block, only one type of block, but can be rotated into four sides and create different pattern from the inside. You can see there is like zigzag pattern from the inside, but from the outside it's just dots. It's actually only one pattern, one shape of the block, of one type of the block. We experiment concrete with cement company called SCG. It's a big company in Thailand. Because we cannot cast concrete like Japanese, not like Taiwan. So I thought if we could infill concrete with piece of scratch of marbles, their products, infill to the concrete, and use different kind of stone, different kind of stone refill. It could create some interesting light on the wall, and all the materials in this project is edged, rusted, is no finishing, no cosmetic. It's changing, even though it's concrete, clay, tile, steel. So anything is changing all the time. So people kind of gathering in the courtyard, like they come into the park. Sometimes we have a farmer market once a month. Sometimes the outdoor cinema happens on the roof deck, or gathering space for children, kindergarten, from the school around the neighborhood area. This project is sit in the new business district of Bangkok, with the kind of BTS, the monorail going through the projects. The owner want to have something for the expat who work on the site. The whole high-rise shopping area is belong to one client. He want to do something like a meditation space for people in large city to come in and have some activities. And also there is a temple next to the site. They're teaching Vipassana meditation. The temple is on the far right. So we thought if we could connect this meditation course to Vipassana course to the site, that'd be nice. The whole thing can be the white collar people can use this space on the building without going out because all is connected by bridges. We got inspired from temple in Thailand, a famous temple, the Chedi and the Ubosot from Ayutthaya. I was trying to make the structure become light, and how the light and the structure can be one thing, and but the logo of the companies is the lotus. So I'm trying to bring the lotus into the space and combine the lotus shape with the light and the shape of the temple all in once, and surround with water to cool the whole building. The entry of this of this meditation place, I got it from what the temple Sichum in previous capital of Thailand. The interesting is the gate is very tall and narrow, and the Buddha inside is big. So I thought if we could enlarge the door, the gate big, and but make the Buddha more focused at the far end, it could be interesting. It sits on the fourth floor of the building, so surrounded with the gardens and water. So all the construction made in the factory and delivered to site to install and create a light shelf, reflect the light from outside to inside. The Buddha is supposed to be at the end, it's not yet finished. So the language, architecture language, is somehow connected to buildings, the modern buildings around the site. And the last project, we won a competition, the nation competition, to make a big library, and national knowledge center of Thailand. It sits right next to the palace, the Grand Palace. This is the old town of Bangkok called Ratanakosin Island. There are 3 canals: inner zone, middle zone, and outer zone. The inner zone is the Grand Palace with all the temples. The first one, the road going from the palace to the site. This is the royal procession axis for all the kings in the past, and there is the religion axis from the middle, and the people axis, which is the commercial and it's commercial road on the south. The King Rama V, about 125 years ago, he want this road to be like Champs-Élysées in Paris, but in Thailand we call Ratchadamnern Road, with the monument in the middle, with 3 monuments. This road has long history. It used to be the political gathering area, almost every government, and the ceremony of the king, and the building that used to be on site 100 years ago was a shopping area, and then become government buildings. So I thought it's something. Because the site sits next to the river, Chapaya River, so I'm trying to bring the iconics of the river, which is the boat, the Thai boat, to the side and make it float on top as a library. Like It could be floored like a living space for the whole street, and the floor is curved. So it's connect one end to the other end by curved floor, and bring the light in, because the level, the height of the building has to be 16 meters, so we cannot go higher than that. So we have to make it. So we decide to design the floor curve to enlarge the space inside, instead of going and use the order of the facade from the building in that area, which is more organized in 2 meter or 2 meter. We get the horizontal from the surroundings, and we shuffle it with the height, with different height of the horizontal, connect to the building behind this building, and make it a facade. The facade is kind of sophisticated because on the road is more like westernized ornaments, but the palace is more of the Thai, related to the palace. The Thai ornaments, we try to combine these two elements into the facade and make it simpler enough, so we can twist it and reflect light from the outside to the inside. So there is an exhibition space, auditoriums, museum, and workshop underneath the library. Actually, the air condition can flow from one side to the middle naturally by the curve of the floor, and the facade become a screen to reflect the indirect light from outside to the inside. And the plan also curve, the section curve. This tunnel is connect from the road to the pedestrian, to the residential behind the building, to try to make this road more lively, and at the same time connect to the library on top. So this is like the junction that connect all the community, the neighborhood into one single space, and become the entry to auditorium and to the library. We try to use a natural light coming from the top, like a park. So the wind come naturally from the floor, from the curved floor. So walking in this library is like walking outside the building with wind and indirect light from top and from the side. And at the same time, they can see all the road and the Grand Palace from the inside. Like a bridge connect. Actually, the bridge at the far end is connected to the previous capital of Bangkok. So this is like a connection of monarchy and the people. That's it. Thank you.